Gee, but it's hard to love someone when that someone don't love you. I'm so disgusted and heartbroken too. I've got the downhearted blues. Once I was crazy about a man. He mistreated me all the time. The next man I get has to promise me to be mine, all mine. My man mistreated me, and he drove me from his door. My man mistreated me, and he drove me from his door. But the good book says that you reap just what you sow. I ain't ever loved but 3 men in my life. I ain't ever loved but 3 men in my life. My father, my brother, and the man who wrecked my life. I walked the floor on my hands and cried. I walked the floor on my hands and cried. Had the downhearted blues and I couldn't be satisfied. Trouble, trouble, I've had it all my days. Oh yeah. Trouble, trouble, I've had it all my days. And I don't want trouble to follow me to my grave. Now it may be a week and it may be a month or 2. It may be a week and it may be a month or 2. Dirt you did to me, oh, hon, it's gonna come straight home and to you. I got the world in a jug and the stopper in my hand. I got the world in a jug and the stopper in my hand. And the next man that gets me, yes, the next man that gets me, he's gonna come, yes, he's gonna come and come and come and come under my command. Thank you very much. I'm Julia, this is Christian. And the last time we did a tiny desk, it was at home in our living room. And so it's really amazing to be here in your home house. That was Downhearted Blues by the partners Lovey Austin and Alberta Hunter. And it was first recorded in 1922. This next song that we'll share with you was written over 360 years ago by the Italian composer Barbara Strozzi, and I'll call her a singer-songwriter because she wrote both the lyrics and the poetry. And to summarize the words, it says, what can be done, what can be said when life can be full of torment and even disastrous? What can be done? What can be said? What? What? Just what? Che si può fare? Che si può fare? Le stelle rubelle non hanno pietà, pietà. Non hanno pietà.
di pace, un influsso di pace al mio penare. Che si può fare? Che si può fare? Che si può fare? Che si può dire che si può dire dagli astri disastri mi piovano ognor. Che si può dire che le perfido amore un respiro di niega, il mio martire, il mio martire, un respiro di niega, il mio martire. Che si può fare? Che si può dire?
You. This next song was written for Christian and I for our wedding, and we've never shared it in public before. The composer Nathaniel Stookey is a close friend of ours, and he was inspired by these lyrics from, he was inspired by words of Maya Angelou from this interview that she gave, and decided to turn it into a song. And Christian, he plays piano. Well, every time you've seen me with here, he's played piano, but he usually conducts orchestras, and we spend a lot of time apart. So the words for the song, just summarized, say, the feeling of being at home with another person is not dependent on one place or physical place, but you can feel totally free if you have unconditional love. And yeah, this is Love Liberates.
you are cross town, I love you. If you are in Harlem, I love you. I would like to be near you. I would like to have your arms around me. I'd like to hear your voice in my ear, but that's not possible now, so I love you. Dem Schnee, dem Regen, dem Wind entgegen entdampfte Klüfte durch Nebeldüfte, immerzu, ohne Rast und Ruhe. Liebe durch Leiden, auf wollte ich mich schlagen, also viele Freuden des Lebens ertragen, anderes Neigen von Herzen zu Herzen. Ach, wie so eigen schaffete Schmerzen, wie so die Pläne fehlte Benzin, alles vergebens. Krone des Lebens, Glück ohne Ruhe, Liebe bist du, Glück ohne Ruhe, Liebe bist du, Krone des Lebens, Glück ohne Ruhe, Liebe bist du, oh Liebe bist du. In between two tall mountains, there's a place they call lonesome. Don't see why they call it lonesome. I'm never lonesome when I go there. See that bird sitting on my windowsill, well, he's saying whippoorwill all the night through. See that brook running by my kitchen door, well, it couldn't talk no more if it was you. Up that tree there's sort of a squirrel thing, sounds just like it did when we were quarreling. In the yard I keep a pig or two, they drop in for dinner like you used to do. I don't stand the need of company with everything I see, talking like you. Up that tree there's sort of a squirrel thing, sounds just like it did when we were quarreling. You may think you left me all alone, but I can hear you talk without a telephone. See the bird sitting on my windowsill, well, he's saying whippoorwill all the night through. Yes, whippoorwill all the night. In between their toil they only bloom. They never feel chilly or tired or silly, and they don't need much room. I have considered the lilies, I have considered how they grow. Tell me how to be a lily, if you know.
Thank you. The German song you heard was by Franz Schubert, poetry by Goethe, and it's called Rastlose Liebe. And it's about a restless, unrelenting, overwhelming love. And these last two songs were by the very brilliant Connie Converse, American composer and singer-songwriter. We're going to close this tiny desk with a tune that was written by Dvořák, Czech composer, and he wrote it for his New World Symphony No. 9. And then his student decided to set this melody and create a song. So he wrote lyrics. This is William Fisher. And then decades and decades later, Odetta, the folk singer, decided to make an arrangement herself of this song. And so she usually did it with guitar. We're going to do it on piano, of course. But yes, this was arranged for us by Breton Brown, who also did the arrangements of the Connie Converse songs. And this is Going Home.
Going home, going home, I am going home. It's not far, just close by. I am going home.